dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Cumstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
First down here for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the grab, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space at the 20. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And the Roadrunners will have first and 10 here. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team perspective.
Touchdown, UTSA. They grab the early lead. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
UConn, 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. championship game with a pass. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Looking for a gap. It's Wilcox.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
UTSA offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The shotgun running play call. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Now here comes the bunch formation. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his back. This time a completion. It's a nice game to move the football over the 27.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
It's an out route, the catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. And UTSA has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They couldn't stop him there. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
UConn 0.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Will be stopped short of the 20. Line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run, he'll let it go. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. 3rd down, the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
The drive stalled, so they'll have to punt it away. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The Roadrunners are in the red zone now. Motion now from the tight end. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Clean toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And UConn's offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Trying to create here on the move. With the catch, it's Shabira. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
The receiver grabs it. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Huskies. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip in away curve, just trying to stay in this game here.
Yeah, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
UConn, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it falls incomplete. Set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up to their own 7. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Barnes. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He's running out of time here, and it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important, but sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off. And he throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Roadrunners will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Let's fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. To dart to the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, UConn. Look out, whole different game now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Looks right for a quick completion. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Finds his target. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Comes the UConn offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught behind the line. It's Wilcox.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, It just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. The short completion of the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a second down play. There's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. The returner is brought down. Let's start with the next drive. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Gets right all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Huskies, as they come roaring back now.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a toss play to the right. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know the toss play begins when the guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down after picking on 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And UTSA has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Roadrunners hit to keep this drive moving.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? From the shotgun, drops back. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Catch made on the left side. But he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. The Roadrunners will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He made the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. They'll hand it off.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So cost the loss. It's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Boy, the defense doing a good job here on these 1st and goal and 2nd goal situations. Now we're to 3rd and goal. Got to hold up in coverage. This offense clearly trusts their quarterback. They're going to find a way to probably put it in the air. Can you get a pass rush? And can you hold up in coverage here on 3rd down?
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Looking for a receiver. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. And this time it's complete. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the feet.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
UConn, 21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Look at that, he's still going. Gets some blocks. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And UConn's offense is back out there. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Over the middle and incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, UConn. The comeback is on.
Well, That's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Working clock with the ground game. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And then first down, right back to the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now here's the toss play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. We're going to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Roadrunners will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Caught over the middle. It's Shabira. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. It's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.